Welcome everyone. Hello, welcome. Happy Tuesday, January 26th. Let me show you something before we get started. So if you go to Zoom, look at Mr. Castillo's screen, and let me show you something real quick. Okay, so go to Mr. Castillo's screen. This is a tree that my dog always pees on. It's on the right side right here. It usually is on the right side. And he always pees in that tree. But last night, he actually peed on the tree. Because look at the tree. The tree is flipped over. So my dog, I don't know if my dog was sad. I was sad because it was a really nice tree. But now it's not a good tree. It's not good anymore. But why does it look like New York? Maybe I'm low key in New York. You never know. I'm just kidding. I'm not in New York, but this is downtown Phoenix. In the back is the Sheraton Hotel. You can see the little heart right there. So I'm in downtown Phoenix, and a lot of these trees in downtown were like flipped over because of the wind. So hopefully you guys are not like this tree. I do hope that you guys are safe and warm, and I hope that you continue to stay safe and warm. New York don't look like that. Oh, okay, jabs, Alex. So many jabs right there. But you're right. New York definitely does not look like that, like this. Right here in the other this building right here is ASU, Arizona State University, the downtown Phoenix campus. So, but hopefully you guys are doing okay, and I do hope you guys continue to stay safe this time. Okay, so with that being said, today we're going to talk about assignment number cuatro, number 4, and what the assignment is and how you're going to turn it in. But before we do that, let's go to slide 39. Go to Tuesday, January 26th, due now. So go to slide 39, okay? Slide 39. So the objective for this slide is, oh, which like low key, I think you guys already saw that. Oh no! You guys already saw the answers. You guys weren't supposed to see the answers. There you go. You're gonna have low key seen the answers. I'm sorry because of that. But let's get started. All you're doing is just dragging the characteristics to the correct law. So on the law of gravitation, there's 9 characteristics. I want you to separate them and put them in the correct table. Okay? So let's spend 5 minutes on slide 39, due now. If you have any questions, please let me know in the chat box or through GoGuardian. So these are right here. These are our characteristics. Coulomb's law focuses on charges, electric fields, attractive or repulsive. They only deal with small objects, and magnetic fields. Small objects as in like particles, atoms, electric charges, stuff like that. And the law of universal gravitation, it's gravitational field, deals with large objects like the stars and the planets. They're only attractive and they focus on masses. So take some time to copy this into your do now, please. Slide 40. Like I said, the objective of this assignment is a Google form quiz. And so I'm going to test your understanding of energy fields by just answering one question. Now, slide 40 has the questions. You only have to answer one question. Like I said, I'm going to test you on just one question. You get to choose which question you want to answer. So as you can see, there's some questions on slide 40. Take 1 minute. Take 1 minute and read the questions. Take 1 minute and read the questions, please. So once again, hopefully you read all the questions. You only have to choose one question to answer. Choose the question that you feel most comfortable answering or you're most interested in, okay? So that's the first part. Just choose which question you want to answer, okay? Now, I'm only testing you on that one question. So you choose one question and you choose one way to turn it in. So let's go to slide 41. Go to slide 41 at this time. Okay. Okay, slide 41 at this time. Now, this is something new. Slide 41 tells you how you want to turn in this assignment. I am giving you the option to choose one way to turn it in. Here are the options in turning in this assignment. Okay? The first option is just write it. That means you literally just give me like a rage paragraph answering the question. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The second option is recording it. If you choose this option on Google Forms, it will take you to a section where you will click on the Flipgrid link and you will need to record your response there. That's the second option. The third option is I want to draw it. Maybe you want to draw it. Well, if that's the case, you will get to either draw it on a piece of paper and then take a picture and upload it, or you can do a Jamboard, a Google Jamboard, or you can even do like your own program. Okay, so you get to decide how you want to draw it. Okay. The fourth option is I want to talk about it. This is the option where you discuss it with Mr. Castillo. If you click this option on Google Forms, on the Google Form quiz, it will take you to a section where you have to email Mr. Castillo to set up a Zoom meeting to basically discuss your answer. So it's like having a conversation, kind of like a little conversation of you answering that one question that you want to answer. And then there's a fifth option. The fifth option is I want to do it another way. This means that you're going to surprise Mr. Castillo. This could be a different way. I don't know what that way is, but I do know that there's one student who maybe wants to, one student told me that they want to animate, they want to make an animation, and that's definitely another way of doing it. So that's actually pretty cool, pretty exciting. So that could be another way of doing it. But if you have another way that's not write, record, draw, or talk, then you can you have to let me know to see if it's the best way for you to answer that question. Okay. If it's due this Sunday, but I'm also very flexible. So if you need extra time, just let me know, and I'm pretty accommodating. I can definitely make extensions if there needs to be. Okay. Now, slide 42. Slide 42 is the criteria for success. This assignment is worth 25 points, which is the most points this quarter that we had in assignments. And you need to have all of these components in order to get full credit. So for example, the first one is make sure you answer the question. A lot of people don't answer questions when I ask them to. So make sure you answer the question. That's your claim. The second part is mention which energy field you're going to focus on. Depending on the question, you have to tell me that you're either going to focus on gravitational, magnetic, or electric field. So make sure you tell me that. The third part is mention which law is associated with the energy field mentioned. So if it's gravitational fields, make sure you say that the law of gravitation is associated with that. Or if it's magnetic and electric field, make sure you mention that Coulomb's law is associated with that. Okay, somewhere in your assignment mention that. Make sure you show me proof, evidence, whether it's through the notes that we took, or a do now, or a guided practice, or an image, or maybe something that I mentioned. Make sure you show me some evidence. And then explain why your proof supports your answer. This is your reasoning. You're basically going to explain to me why your evidence is correct and why it supports your claim. And then I also have points for organization and clarity. And I have points for if you turn it in on time. Okay, just to give you some extra points right there in case you need. Okay, so this is the criteria. If you follow these criteria, you'll be successful and you will get a really great grade. So make sure you go to your Google Classroom and then there's a classwork tab, and there's a current assignments section. You should be going there now. I opened a new tab for you. I want you, once you're there, where it says current assignments, I want you to click on the very first one that's right there that says assignment number 4, summarizing energy fields. Okay, I want you to click on that. Okay, and I want you to click on the Google form. Click on the Google form. Click on the Google form. Oh, I just stopped recording. Uh-oh. Okay, this is the second part. Okay, so this is the Google form. This is where you're gonna turn in your assignment. As you can see, there is a link to a graphic organizer. If you click on that link, it will take you to a graphic organizer where you can basically organize your thoughts and basically break down the assignment into different sections so you know which parts you need to do, okay? And then also there's a second link. There's a second link, and that second link is check out some examples here. If you click on that link, it will take you to some examples, some exemplars. It will give you, it will show you how I wrote it. When if I chose the option to write it, here is an example. If I chose an option to record it, here's an example. If I chose an option to draw it, here's an example. And if I chose an option to talk about it, here's the layout that I was going to do in order to do that. Okay, so you have a graphic organizer and you have the assignment exemplars as well, all in that Google form. It's all located in that Google form. If you scroll down, there's the objective right here. And if you keep going, there's a criteria for success, so you know where you need to put. And all you gotta do is just click your first and last name, your period, and then the option you wanna do, write it, record it, draw it, talk about it another way. Once you do that, it will take you to another section where basically it asks you which question you want to answer, okay? Since not many students come to office hours, we could discuss, if you plan ahead, we could have the discussion during office hours. We can do it during office hours, or we can do it anytime outside of office hours. So whenever you're ready. So because we know we have school from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So anytime outside of that, anytime within that time frame, we could do it. Mm-hmm. You said a day with me. I'll give you options. I'll probably recommend with you office hours, but if you don't have time for, like, if you feel like you need more time, then let me know and I can do it either Friday or even Saturday if we need to. Oh my gosh. I hope not Saturday because I want everyone to relax. But if we need to, we could do that as well. If office hours is too soon, then I can make a time for you on Friday. Okay. But essentially, yes, essentially we will set a time, and more than likely it will be during office hours. But if that's too soon, then we can do a separate time, like on Friday or maybe Thursday afternoon or evening. If you're gonna do a option about discussing it, like I want to talk about it, go to Google Forms and click that option. And it's gonna tell you which question you're gonna ask or which question you're gonna answer. And then click here once you have emailed Mr. Castillo. So you will need to email me. And once you've done that, click here and then just click submit, and then I'll get back to you, okay? So if you want to do this option, just do the Google form, just so I can have it recorded, so I know which question you're answering, and I know that you have emailed me, okay?